So let's talk about burnout and taking some time off.
Thank you. Yes. Hey!
I went skiing with my son today, and we were gone to Ellicottville all day today. And of course, it's about 10 after 10 right now, and this is the first time I get an opportunity to actually record my daily vlog for today. And I got thinking, why don't I make today's vlog about the topic about taking time off and feeling burnt out. I heard an interesting definition of burnout. I don't know if this is the actual definition. I haven't looked it up, and I know everyone's got their own definition, but I felt it to be true, especially with me. So here's the definition. Burnout happens when you put in a certain amount of time and energy into something and you don't get back the result you thought you were going to get or that you wanted to take. Then burnout occurs. And I found that to be so interesting because I know when I put in time and effort into something and I get the result back or bigger result, it just gives me more energy and I just do it for longer with more energy and I put more effort into it. So I feel like I just never burn out when I get the results that I want. But thinking back, when I put in a certain amount of time and energy into other things and I don't get the result back, that's when I feel like I'm burning out. Does that make sense? Let me know if this is true for you, because I know that's the way I feel, and I'm sure there's probably a different definition of burnout. And I know if you were to look at the basic definition, it's working for a certain amount of hours every day, certain amount of days in a row where you literally, your body, your mental energy, your state just kind of goes bleh, into mush, and you wake up one morning and you just like burnt out. You feel like you can't do anything. And for some people that lasts one day, and for some people it lasts a week or two where they literally need to stop working in order to rejuvenate. I have never experienced that. Like I've never had to take multiple days because of burnout. Sometimes, I mean, I do burn out, but it's a different type of burnout because I go hardcore from sun up to sundown that let's say after 2 weeks of nonstop 7 days a week, I wake up one morning and I'm literally brain dead. I guess that could be burnout as well, where that day I just need to kind of take it easy. And it's happened during, this year, one of my vlogs. I remember just kind of lying here because I was feeling burnout. But very quickly, the next day, I was fine. So let me know what burns you out. Because the real estate industry is crazy. You could work for days without actually taking time off. Do you burn out on a regular basis? Or do you burn out when something specific happens? I'm just curious because that's how I feel about burnout. Let me know how you feel. Put in the comments below. Second thing I wanted to talk about was taking time off. I'll be the first to admit I am horrible with taking time off. I'm not regimented, where I know some people or some families, they will take 2 or 3 vacations off per year. I know some agents, they go away quarterly just to kind of rejuvenate because it is a crazy business. I look at work and everything that I'm doing as more fun than anything. Like I can't see myself actually stopping. When I do go away on vacation, I physically have to pull myself away from here physically. Otherwise, I will just like sneak back in here or I'll start doing work because I never look at work as work. For me, I just love it. So I never feel like this right here, like my new business, my new venture that I started this year, I don't feel like it's work for me. And I do it from, like I said, sun up to sundown. Now, here's the thing. For me, family does come first. So even though I do focus a lot on work and on this business, family will always come first. My wife knows she can come in here any time of day. She can interrupt me no matter what I'm doing. Even if I was in the middle of a blog, if she walked in here and said, listen, I need your time right now because you've been working too long and I need some of your time. No problem. I hit stop and I'm there. Like it doesn't bother me. Just like that, she knows at any point in time she could say, I need 1 hour of your time or I need 2 days of your time. So that's when I take time off and I don't mind doing that. but I never have actual scheduled time off, vacation, if you will. It kind of happens whenever. Then I'm curious about you. I mean, every real estate agent is different. Some agents feel like they can never take time off, and those could be perhaps the solo agents where they don't have any backup. Maybe even in the office, either they don't trust anybody else to watch their business, and my light just went off again. This keeps happening. So they feel like they can't trust other agents with their business, so they never take time off. Other agents do. How much time off do you take? I'm so curious. And everybody takes time off differently. Some are constantly. I mean, a lot of agents, they work part-time, so most of their time is off. And other agents work nonstop, where taking time off is extremely, extremely difficult. For me, I never cared about time off because I just love work. It doesn't matter what it is. That's just me. That's my DNA. I've always been an entrepreneur by nature. So for me, work for myself on my own business is always enjoyable for me. When I had the 9 to 5 years ago, before I got into real estate, I lived for my weekends. Like, I was one of those guys where Sunday afternoon rolled around and I'm like, oh, I gotta go back to work tomorrow. And I waited for Friday, 5 o'clock to come. I don't even know what day it is most of the time because I work for myself. And I know I also experienced that when I was fully into selling real estate. I didn't know if it was a Wednesday or Saturday or Sunday or whatever. It didn't matter because I was working for myself. What day? Okay, it's Thursday. Right there, it's on my computer screen. It's Thursday. I literally lost track of what day it was. When I do take time off, well, it's weird because when I take time off, like time off as in like physically away, you literally have to pull me physically away from where I live, or like I said, I'll start working again. So my actual vacation, if you want to call it that, is somewhere hot down south. We'll go to Mexico or Punta Cana or something. That usually forces me to take time off, but I know my brain starts going after day 3 and I'm itching to get back in here. I just love to work. But I do take time off here and there periodically. Like today, it was a father-son time skiing. We went to Holiday Valley and I loved it. And I have a lot of fun, but I have to pull myself away from work. And so that's how I take time off. So it's like little bits here and there. I'll go on a date day with my wife. That usually takes up, half of the day. I have to admit, sometimes I do think about work. Don't tell her. Shh. Don't tell her I said anything. And I know because I have that entrepreneurial mindset, it may be different than the person that's 9 to 5. I'm an entrepreneur by nature, like I said. So to me, work is fun. I don't look at it as work because I'm growing a business and it's a challenge and I'm having fun and it's awesome. It's scary as hell at times, but it's very energizing. So that's for me. If I feel like, put it this way, if I didn't have a family, a wife and kids, I would literally just work all the time, because I don't need to take time off. That's how I feel about it. I don't know if that's weird. Is that wrong? Let me know what you think of time off. Do you need to time off? Do you look forward to time off? Do you schedule time off and you're just like counting down the days before you jump on that plane and go somewhere hot? Like, I don't know. Like, I would love to know what you do for time off and how much time do you take off per year? For me, it's almost like, it's embarrassing to say, but as little as possible is better for me because I just love this. Again, don't tell my wife. But on the other hand, my wife can come in here at any point in time and say, take time off. And I don't care. Like, I'll just do it. I'm happy to make her happy. Like I said, family comes first. And I don't care if any of my kids come in here and say, hey, I need your time or whatever. That's fine. I will take whatever time off I need for my family. No questions asked. They always come first. Everything else is almost like who cares? I don't know. I think I'm rambling. I'm just tired. But yet, here I am. I mean, it's 20 after 10 already. This camera's been rolling. I'm sure I'm going to cut a lot of it out because I've been rambling on. Bunch of nonsense. But I'm probably going to catch a second wind in a half hour and I'll be up until 2 o'clock doing work stuff again. That's how I'm wired. I seem to come alive in the evening. That's why most of my videos, my vlogs, are actually recorded in the evening. And completely off topic, my wife asked me the other day, why do you record all your vlogs in the evening? Why can't you just wake up first thing in the morning and record them? I'm a zombie for the first 2 hours of every day. Literally, I'm a zombie because I go hard all day long and then I crash sometime between 1 and 3 in the morning. I wake up, I get about 6, maybe 7 hours sleep, and by the time I wake up, my brain feels like it's still on, but yet I can't think because I have to force it to shut down. I don't even know if that made sense what I said. Again, I'm just so tired. So the first couple of days of each morning are kind of me winding up. So I'll come here to the office. I will look at the video that was uploading to YouTube the night before. I'll put up a title. I'll do all that stuff. I'll publish it. I'll send out a couple of emails. And all this is done when it's quiet. I'm not talking to anybody. It's just me. I'm waking up. I'm having my coffee. And then by the afternoon is when I utter my first words. I don't know why I just shared that with you. We're talking about burnout and taking time off, and here I am talking about my schedule. Anyway, I think I should stop rambling. Listen, if you liked this video, if it wasn't too confusing, click like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button. We'll chat tomorrow. Take care. Oh, dude, did you just place yourself?